Hello everyone, this is Stan from Dirk Witte Guitars in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today we are taking a look at this Fender Custom Shop 1964 Stratocaster in an aged Journeyman Relic Olympic white finish. Brand new instrument from the Fender Custom Shop, so let's get into the specs. Got a two-piece select alder body underneath this Journeyman Relic Olympic white finish, which looks super duper killer with the finish checking and with the nicks and dings. It doesn't look abused, but it does look very much as if this guitar has been played for like the past 50 plus years. And it doesn't just look really awesome, but it also just feels really great. Also on the neck, the aging making this just an incredibly well playing instrument. We got three Fender Custom Shop hand-wound Fat 64 pickups with your 5-way pickup selector. We got your Fender Custom Shop vintage style tremolo unit, which just looks and works very much as it did back in the day. So we got your 6 bolts / 6 screws and 6 individual bent steel saddles, and just your backplate with your springs and everything going on as you would expect. Obviously the mint green pickguard, multiply pickguard, also just looks really authentic, and as these came back in the day. Your controls are just very much traditional, so master volume and then your tone control for the neck pickup and tone control for the middle pickup, no tone control for the bridge. So if you're in the bridge position, it is just wide open and it's just twangy and spanky and just great. We got a courtesan maple neck with a 1964 profile, which is very much a medium-sized neck, as in that this is more so thin than it is thick, so to speak, but overall just a very comfortable and well-rounded profile, and just plenty of neck as you are holding and playing the instrument. The neck also features some relicing on the back as well as on the headstock, but it is pretty light, meaning that some necks that come from the Fender Custom Shop get like all dirtied up and like discolored, as in that the entire neck is like gray and brownish and kind of dirty. But this is not one of those, so it just looks really much pretty good, as in that it looks like that it is in a very good condition. But as you're holding the instrument and playing it, it is very much treated as we got a courtesan maple neck with a 1964 profile, which is very much a medium-sized neck. It's more so thin than it is thick, so to speak, but it is overall just a really comfortable profile, very well-rounded. They've really, at this time in history for Fender, they've kind of abandoned like the V profile that they did in the 1950s. So this is very much a nice even C profile that is just plays and feels just really great in the hand. It also has some aging going on to match the overall aging of the entire instrument, but as we can tell, it is a very light aging treatment. It does feel aged, as in that this is more smooth, like it has been sanded or like treated or something, but some necks that come from the Fender Custom Shop get like all dirtied up and they get discolored on the back, but this one does not have that, and it just looks as if it is just in a really good condition, so not beat up, so to speak. Rosewood fingerboard, which is, as they came back in the day in 1964, a laminated rosewood fingerboard, so not a slab rosewood fingerboard, but it is actually still a rather thick piece of rosewood that has been put on there. The radius is 9.5 inches as opposed to 7.25 inches, so that is definitely a more modern spec, and actually one that I personally prefer, because that makes bends and just playing lead stuff up on the higher frets a lot easier without your notes dying out. Got your transition logo on the headstock. They had kind of moved on from the, I believe they call it the spaghetti logo, onto this newer style logo that they also then were using up until like the 1980s or so, when they then first began reissuing 1950s and 1960s Fender Strats with the older style logo. And yeah, just your Fender custom shop decal on the back, and we got a bow nut and your vintage style Fender tuners. It also comes with its Fender custom shop case with all of your Fender custom shop case candy, so your Fender custom shop strap, Fender custom shop booklets with all of that paperwork that you would like to see from the Fender custom shop, so just the whole package. So yeah, overall just a really awesome 1964 reissue of a Fender Stratocaster that just looks and feels really killer and also sounds really killer. So if you're interested in this Fender custom shop 1964 Stratocaster, be sure to head over to the links in the description. One of those links will take you to the listing of this guitar on a website. Then the other link will take you to the listing of this guitar on a reverb shop, if you so happen to be an international buyer. If you enjoyed this demo, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool electrics like this, cool acoustics, bass guitars, amplifiers, even all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to head over to the links in the bio for our socials, Instagram and Facebook. Follow us and like us there for even more cool guitar gear related content. With all of that out of the way, let's hear what this Fender Custom Shop 64 Stratocaster sounds like. Going to be running through the Fender Super Reverb from 1966. First going to be giving you some clean tones, and then I'll be giving you some dirty tones for which I will be using the MXR Super Badass Distortion. So let's get to that part and take this really awesome Strat for a spin.